live here. I pressed the button there now. Yeah, so we're live now. I just double checked that. Yeah, I think we're on YouTube there now as well.
And can Tommy join in a while if he wants?
Yeah, he should be able. Yeah, I sent him the link there.
Actually,
so.
just give me 2 seconds, man. Sorry.
We're live. No panic.
Ugh. So, how's life over there, bro?
All's good, lad. It's getting a bit cooler now. It's nice. Well, cooler when you're actually kind of used to it. It's 34, 35. It's gone down to, but you'd feel the drop, like, you know.
Mm.
And it's kind of going down. Even some days they're 31, 32 degrees. It's nice. How's it at home?
That's nice, man.
Raining.
It's nice. We're having a good. No, we're having pretty good dry autumn now. So far, so good. Like, make the winter shorter.
I'm not sure. Is this live at the moment?
It says. I think. There's a. It's saying live there for the last minute and 15 seconds. I think.
Yeah, it might. Oh yeah. When you go into live on actual, the live section of our page, you'll find it.
Okay. Live stream number 3. Right.
Live stream number 3.
Sorry, did you say Tommy will be able to come in? Did you?
He can. He'll probably he'll show up there now on the bottom of the screen. When I can you see 3 boxes down the bottom as well? You can.
No. Just ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, he'll come in there now. I can see it if he's able to come in. But
So yeah, we've got a mad guest, great guest coming up. Jesus, looking forward to that one, John.
Yeah.
PJ Sullivan.
So PJ Sullivan and Leon, isn't it?
Leo, hopefully Leo will come in as well.
Or Leo, sorry. Yeah, he's young fella. But yeah, that'd be cool. I reached out to him there, was it? What day are we today? Friday or Thursday. Reached out to him Monday and he got back to me Tuesday. Fair play to him. So I listened to him on the Keep Airy podcast there a couple of months back, and I sent it to you there. Did you get to listen to it much today, actually?
I did. I listened to most of it. I kind of flicked through it a little bit towards the end, just through the chapters and stuff.
Yeah, looking forward to know. I'd say he'd be a good lad to have on. He'd have a good old chat with him as well.
Yeah.
And it's good to see from the Irish perspective as well, like what that area is all about, like, you know.
Yeah, he's travelled all over though. He's gone abroad as well and stuff, hasn't he?
That's right, actually. Yeah, see, I can't remember now since the last time I listened, but sure, it should be more fresh in your head after you listened to it.
Yeah. He was saying that he was in I think he was in, what's the name of that? Louisiana. What's it called? I have it written down here. The fucking the myrtles plantations. Just some story, some girl, she poisoned all the residents in there, and the place is supposed to be haunted, but it's supposed to be sort of off the charts in terms of, I think they're saying like 200 or 300 people go there every year doing investigations. Some kind of are professional and some are just kind of tourists or whatever, but like something like 70 or 80% of them report, what do they call them, EVPs and stuff. So I think PJ is one of those 80% as well. He caught something, so I'll be looking forward to hearing what he has to say about that.
Yeah, I've checked. If you check out the website as well, it's Púca. I have it open here, my thing.
Púca Bogue.
Right name before I fuck it up.
Yeah, Púca Bogue Paranormal Investigations, I think, isn't it?
There you go. Yeah, spot on. Like
Púca being Irish for ghost. You knew that though, John, didn't you?
I did, of course. But far from fluent from Irish, but I know Cúpla Focal. But they have a couple of videos up on their site. It's good shows. But like, I'd like to talk to someone like that now rather than, do you know, when you're watching these ghost hunter TV shows from back 15, 20 years ago, and they're just made to entertain, like, you know, like there could be no way for every visit that all this mad shit would be happening. And I'm sure that's the case. Like, listening back to that podcast, I think he did say himself that there is a couple of times, or sometimes that you wouldn't have any experience, but then there's other times you would. And look, you're always going to have skeptics. What would be your belief? Like, what
I
way are
don't
you
know,
kind of
man. Do you
aiming
know,
towards?
obviously since you got him booked there, I've been kind of thinking a lot about it, and there's so many kind of avenues of paranormal activity as well. Do you know, like you could be maybe someone who's an expert in this kind of ghost hunting kind of stuff, you want to call it that, but there's like different kinds of ghosts and poltergeists, and then there's avenues like Ouija boards and exorcisms, and I suppose then there's a kind of the supernatural stuff like shapeshifters, and we have kind of mythology in Ireland, I think, about shapeshifters and
Yeah.
people turning into animals and that kind of stuff. It kind of gets more out there, like, you know. And then of course you got the UFO stuff. So what exactly is PJ? Is his expertise just this stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Like you were on about
Just the ghost stuff, I mean.
shapeshifters. I think so,
Mm,
yeah. Like your shapeshifter thing there, like that kind of goes into the fairy kind of folklore, doesn't it?
mm, yeah. And then it kind
And
of falls into the David Icke fucking reptilian humanoids, shapeshifters, and they live and all this kind of carry on. Your man,
yeah,
what was your man's name? Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. He said a couple of times, a couple of different interviews, that he saw someone shape shifting in front of him, the same person twice or something on two different occasions, just turning into something else.
come here, was this an American lad and was he on Howard Stern's?
Yeah, I think he said on Howard Stern, and I think he said on Joe Rogan as well. He used to, do you know that band Smashing Pumpkins, 1979, and
I probably know what the song's meant to
you'd
hear,
know
but
them. You'd
lad,
know a few of their
you're
hits.
you're
Yeah.
you're going to laugh because that literally popped up my Instagram reel there only a couple of days ago. That exact clip that you're on about. And I think I seen it once years ago as well, but I couldn't remember it. But
Mm.
then that's gas now that you said that because that's what he said. He didn't say who it was, but it was someone that was
Mm.
fairly popular. But then was it Hollywood or the music industry?
I think it was someone that you'd know anyway. I
And they
think.
called him out, and Howard was kind of messing. Look, was he kind of
Mm.
having sex with this person or whatever, or was it someone that
Mm.
he, you know? And he wouldn't say. And
Mm.
then he said, but he called him out, and that person said, "Oh, it's a normal thing that's done a lot within this industry or something, wasn't it? Am I right
I didn't
in
hear that
saying
part
something like
now.
that?"
No, no, I didn't hear that part.
I could be picking up arse ways, but
Yeah,
I think he kind of went around the gist of that. But that's a mad fucking thing to come out and say, like.
yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Actually,
well,
funnily, what did you send on there a while ago? Or was Tommy sent it on? And it was like, what's your maddest conspiracy theory? What's the thing that you think that you couldn't tell anybody because they'd think you're crazy? You have to go off to the madhouse. That shit was very
yeah,
interesting. What was that again?
that was ChatGPT, wasn't
Oh,
it?
so that was ChatGPT. Oh, I thought, oh Jesus Christ, so that was AI, was it?
Yeah, that was AI. It was kind of a zoom in and a close up. It didn't show the app or anything, but it sounded like AI or ChatGPT.
Okay.
And it was the voice. It was the voice command. You know the way you can ask a
Mm,
question, it responds back
mm,
in the voice.
yeah.
Yeah, that clip was kind of daft. What was it saying again?
It was saying something
One, I'll
like,
butcher it.
no, I can't, it's hard to wrap your head around, but they were basically saying that nothing that we're seeing is live and that we're living at all times. But fuck, no, do you know what? I shouldn't have fucking brought it up now.
It
I shouldn't have
was,
brought it up.
yeah,
It was, yeah, it
it
was
was
a
a
bit trippy. It was a bit
multi-layered,
simulation. Yeah.
the interdimensional, everything existing at once, but
Mm,
our consciousness being like a radio that picks up on these radio signals and is living in a what it's our perspective is that it's linear, even though it's not. It's different things happening at different
mm,
times to make it look like it's happening in one place during one timeline, but it's not. And that's why
yeah.
deja vu and dreams and all these like
Just
what do they
moments
call
of
it, the
intuition
Mandela
and
effect.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
all these
Mm,
things come in, and it's a phenomenon. Like it's a phenomenon that everyone's experiencing. All these things are experienced. Like deja vu is experienced by everyone
mm,
at certain stage of your life,
mm,
and the Mandela effect. Mandela effect. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that one, but more people then are kind of more on board with that one. But me personally, deja vu, I can 100% agree with that. Like
mm,
if everyone's experiencing things like that, like there has to be something that's causing it,
yeah.
you know? But yeah, that's an experience. That's a funny one because it's very, as you said, very hard to explain and wrap your head around. But it's this whole thing of interdimensional, multi-dimensions happening at the same time, everything happening at once within one time or multiple timelines that give you the illusion that it's one timeline.
Yeah.
Almost like it's within a matrix and that everything is a projection. The universe could be a projection through something, and everything around us is a projection within the universe. I keep going back to your man Thomas Campbell that I came across on the Joe Rogan podcast. There must be a year ago. He wrote this trilogy of books called My Big Toe. I've told you about that before, haven't I? But he was a physicist, I believe, and he thinks that he's proven through mathematics and equations that the universe is a projection, and it's probably a projection of consciousness, and collective consciousness or individual consciousness is kind of like creating what's around us. So almost like a video game, like, you know, if you're playing Call of Duty. So like, I know myself there, I bought a PlayStation 5 there about 2 months ago, and downloading the game, if you download it off the internet, could take you like, I don't know, is it over 100 gigabytes, 110 gigabytes, which is crazy storage memory compared to like 50 years ago where they were struggling to get like 10 megabytes on a massive hardware. But the whole thing is that projection renders reality, or perspective renders reality. So if I'm just, for example, Call of Duty, I'm looking straight out. That's third person, isn't it? I think it's called. Yeah. So I'm looking at my environment. I'm observing that. To the left and the right and behind my vision, this is the theory that he's saying is about projection. It actually doesn't exist. It only exists when the viewer changes the angle to observe it, and then it's rendered. It's like within the game Call of Duty, it's not going to waste energy or waste computational power by rendering everything all at once, because that's next to it's very strainful on the console. It won't be able to do that. So it only renders what is being viewed. And that's the whole idea that this man says, and multiple other physicists. And a lot of them even say that there's a high probability that we're within a matrix rather than we're not. Elon Musk says it as well. No, look, he's not a physicist, he's not a scientist, but there is other famous scientists that say it as well. But he's a very interesting guy. Now, if you do listen to his podcast, you have to kind of listen. You might have to go over things what he says, because it is kind of confusing. You kind of have to break it down for yourself. It is complex, but it's when you do understand what he's trying to say, it really changes your viewpoint on what potentially could be reality.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
mean
mad
it's
because
true. Yeah,
it's just it's interesting that as video games to, improve, we're starting to actually learn how to work, how maybe the building blocks of our reality work.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the comments there now?
No, can you?
Oh, that's shite. Yeah, I can see him, but they'll pop up in a video after. Tommy's count here, he's in the comments. We live in a matrix of multiple dimensions, and the people there affect the frequency we live in. Basically, the dimension we resonate with, we create higher frequencies, is a better world. Yeah, Tommy, you shared a great video there a while ago. I'd say half an hour before we even started. Or sorry, you shared it a couple of days ago. I only looked at it there half an hour ago. Did you see that one, Niall?
Yeah, I think that's the one we were talking about a while ago, was it? Or
yeah. Tommy, if you're watching, I popped you a message there with a link. You can join in there. I can add you here to the stage for a video call in if you want to land in for the crack. Oh yeah, I must say as well, forgot to say it. Castone Bellygrand there, my own club there, after winning the county, the junior, junior A county hurling at home there the weekend. I was a lonesome boy over here while they were out celebrating.
Oh man,
drinking the place dry in Bellygrand there, and Foley's pub and Donlan's pub. So well done to the boys. If any of them look back on this, or well deserved rake of hard work put in all year, and great bunch of lads there to drive it on again next year and give the Premier Junior a rattle. So
How many
yeah,
more
I
years
still
of that
have
have you got, John? You'll be playing for another 4 or 5 years, will you?
Jeez, I play away for another fucking 10 years if I can. But
Come on yourself.
probably won't be playing home for a couple of years. Playing a bit out here now in Dubai. Different game out here that it's like 9 aside compared to 15 aside at home, and
All right.
what is it, 7 minutes a half, and you might have 2 or 3 subs, but you roll on, roll off. Like if you're after a hard run, you might
Is
come
the
off
is
straight
the
away.
heat
Another fella
crazy to
come on.
play in?
It's not too bad now these days, as in the last week or two. But
You play at night time as well.
yeah, at the start there, it's fucking tough. I had my first tournament there, and in a place called Alain, about an hour and a half drive from where I'm living, and it was fairly hot. Like it was 34, 35 degrees, 36, 37. But you know what? You'd adjust it. Like,
And come here, would you be able to get out to any UFC events over there?
yeah, hopefully. I didn't look into anything yet, but hopefully I'd aim to go at some stage. I'd say to be unreal to go to.
I'd say so. It'd be a good laugh now.
It's Abu Dhabi, isn't it? Or Saudi Arabia, I suppose.
I thought it was Dubai, no?
They'd probably show up in Dubai as well. Sorry, yeah, you were telling me that, weren't you?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Dubai.
yeah. I'll look into it. Be good old crack. But come here, yeah, Tommy, just in your comment there. So, yeah, did mention re-resonate with what we create? Higher frequency is a better word. Yeah, so you'd see all the wars and all the negativity, the news, and all this like
Yeah.
low
It's like
vibration shit, like people
it's funny
fighting
as
on
well.
social media.
Do you know? Have you ever watched Monsters University and Monsters Inc?
Yeah.
They
Love the
talk
movies,
about
actually.
opening doors into from one dimension of reality into the human world, from the monster world into the human world, and harvesting fear. Basically, they call it scream energy in the thing, but they're harvesting
Scream from the
fear and they're
kids.
feeding off the fear, and the scream energy powers the monster world. It's mad stuff. Like when you think they slip this in like that.
Yeah, and Miguel, when we were talking to him, he was on about that loosh, wasn't he? Like
Yeah,
loosh, that like these
And the Alistair
this
Crowley lads
negative.
then we'd be talking about like creating an atmosphere that kind of tears the fabric of your reality and opens windows and opens doors to other entities and from the other dimensions and stuff.
Tommy came up with a great point there the other day. We have this group chat. Basically, 3 of us are just fucking sending in mad shit every day. And yeah, and jeez, where am I going at there? Oh, sorry. So I'm mad into horror movies. Was always a fan of them. Just I find them entertaining rather than anything, and just interesting. And you don't like him, Niall. I know you don't. And Tommy, he doesn't really either. He wants to avoid it because he was saying as well of that lower frequency. It seems to. He was listening to someone before, and I think maybe a buddy was saying, maybe correct me there, Tommy, in the comments if I'm wrong. But that when you're engaging with these horror movies, that potentially you're lowering your own frequency, and maybe you could be inviting in something into existence in terms of a frequency that mightn't be there because it's not being engaged with. At the moment, the people that engage with this ideology of and create this or bring this lower frequency, lower vibration into fruition, bring into reality, that will in turn create, I don't know, what is it, kind of a lower frequency, kind of in the matrix of reality or whatever it is. Yeah, it's deep shit. Tommy, if we can get you in at all, you'd explain this better because I'm not a bother. He's sick. Throw it into the comments there, Tommy, if you can. Your explanation on that, it was good. But yeah, come here. I'm going to jump into this because I wrote down a few things there during the week that I kind of wanted to touch on. We might come back to that in a few minutes. 3I-Atlas.
Oh yeah. Tell me about this.
So this have you came across it at all, Reese? Or any?
I've only heard snippets, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, so 3I-Atlas is this comet or body that's coming across the solar system. It's after passing Mars, and it's on. I think it's going at the moment behind the sun, and because of this U.S. lockdown government, apparently they're saying that NASA can't get photos out released to the public from their rovers in Mars, because apparently Mars would have been able to take a photo or have taken the photos of the
yeah,
comet. We'll call it comet passing, but they can't release it because of this government shutdown.
hold on. Has it passed Mars?
It has passed Mars, yeah,
So it's
but
between
it
Mars and
has
us at the moment.
changed. I think so, yeah. No, Avi Loeb is as famous. I think he's an astrophysicist. I'm nearly sure he's Harvard anyway, but he is into kind of like the UFO sphere as well. Yeah, he's an American physicist. He works at Harvard. Look him up. So, geez, literally there, I looked him up from 2 days ago. He warns public as NASA faces warns public to take vacations before October 29th. And he says
And there's
NASA is
always
concealing the
there's
truth
always a date.
about 3I-Atlas, sorry. Yeah, there's always a fucking date. Sure, think back there to what you call it, the Mayan calendar, 2012.
It's just it is like I feel like I do get cynical now at this stage, but it's it's the boy who cried wolf. Like, you know, it's
yeah, there seems to be something every fucking weekend. Did you look at every month? But
yeah.
so the whole thing about it is it doesn't display any conventional makeup that comets would do, and it seems to have this layer around it, a layer like a gas layer, but it's uniform, and it doesn't have a tail, which meteors would have. So it's behaving normally, and there have been since they have started watching with telescopes and observing these meteors approaching our trajectory or near us, whatever. This has been the third one. So I think there was two before that, one back in 20. Jesus, I don't know. I'll have to find this out in the background in a few minutes. But yeah. And what makes this one strange as well is that it changed its trajectory. It's not going in line with the gravitational pull of our solar system that comets would usually take. This one is coming at a different trajectory. Now, I looked it up, and NASA have been saying that it's not going to come near us. It's going to be millions of miles away from us. But I have seen weird shit online. Like, there's this channel there on YouTube. They're like a TV channel as well, called Gaia. I don't know if you ever came across them. But they are they're kind of like, how would you say? They're into all esoteric stuff, basically, but they're all into aliens and, I don't know, it's the psychedelics and all this kind of esoteric knowledge. Think of your man now, like, what's the name of that lad? Forbidden Knowledge. All into Anunnaki and all that.
Yeah,
definitely. Jesus. Forbidden Knowledge. I'm going to have to look him up here. We've talked about him before. Billy Carson.
Yeah, and so
He's been on
so
Rogan.
what's the official story? How long before this thing, like, they're going to tell us it's going to pass by? So how long before it's supposed to pass by?
I don't know. It's either they're not giving an exact date. It could be literally the end of this month, next month, or up until January when it's passing by us. So I've been asking like AI and Grok for news updates, and it's hitting the news like. So and I've heard this fucking weird one as well. So on that Gaia channel, there's this TV show that hosts and they were hosting this guest that was supposedly a remote viewer, and he remote viewed these Draco reptilians on it, and he says it's a spaceship that's coming towards Earth. They're part of the Galactic Alliance, and they're here to help humanity. And they know they want to and it's gas seeing these two lads just having a serious conversation, like, and they're saying, how do you know this? Well, I've remote viewed it. And then he said, okay, tell me more. So basically, there's all these Draco-reptilian humanoid creatures, and they're all like in these cryogenic chambers. So they've obviously traveled a long distance, and they're coming for peace. They want to help humanity, and they know what's happening here on our planet with disclosure starting to come out with UFOs being real, and Congress in America now, and all these different, and it getting out in the media and all this shit. And they want to help us, humanity, to discover. They want to see it hidden from humanity. All the governments hiding it anymore. They just want to make it obvious so that we're not alone, and help us get to wherever we need to get to become a type of what you call it, 2 or 3 civilization. And
how is that going to affect our podcast, though? Like,
I will still be going. Sure, if they land on, we'll get one of them.
Will everybody just be too excited to listen to podcasts anymore?
Surely we get someone on.
We'll get some rep. Yeah, we'll get
yeah.
Some general from the fucking Draco army.
The live stream might be a bit odd though if we send them an old link or the Microsoft Teams, because there might be a bit
and John,
delay,
like, speaking
distance.
about AI, then as well, like, you can just fake this fucking AI Sora 2. Jesus, man,
it's daft, isn't it?
it's mad. Like, it's mad. It's like, is that the end of fucking Disney Pixar now? And, you know,
I heard this thing the other day on the radio here in Dubai, actually, and they were saying that Netflix, I think it is, that are planning to make a fully AI animated generated movie, but it's going to be overseen and prompted by humans. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah, I don't know. It's like having a Hollywood studio in your phone, in your pocket now, isn't it? Like, it's gonna be like, it's crazy when back in the day you'd say, God, man, something like VR, that's gonna be crazy in 10 years time, but it's like AI is gonna be crazy in 6 months, a year. You see how fast it's changing, how quickly they're updating it.
Yeah.
Do you talk to it much? Do you talk to Grok much? Or do you just type? I mostly type, but once in a while I'll talk to it if I'm driving or something.
I don't really talk to it. I must do it. But yeah, it's strange when you look at all these videos of even that one we saw earlier on today, and they just have such a human tone to it. And it literally sounds like we're having a conversation with someone. Literally, something popped up on my YouTube there earlier on. Hi, I'm your AI girlfriend.
Chat girlfriend.
Come join with me, and it's just this one on the screen. And it's like we're hearing about these like people starting to form new relationships with large language models. Like, what way is it going to be in 3 or 4 years? Like,
yeah, I heard something popped up there about people worshipping it. They think it's God. People treating it like it's God as well. But I like, if I talk to it, I have to tell it, like, please speak like a robot, because it stopped trying to speak like a human, because it starts laughing and stuff, and yeah, it's weird. And it's mad as well. I'm finding actually lately that it's inaccurate a lot, and then you'll have to correct it, and then it'll go, oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. But I'll send this on to you later on. I was talking to it there the other day, and it started telling me, I was asking for details about the Charlie Kirk assassination, and it started telling me that Charlie Kirk was assassinated as he got into the car. As the driver opened the car door, the gunman fired, and it started telling me that the gunman was only about 20 yards away, leaning against a bicycle stand or something. And then when I asked it to repeat it, it said, no, sorry, it wasn't at a bicycle stand. It was 200 yards away, but he was shot getting into the car. And I said, but I saw a video of him being shot on the stage, and it insisted, no, he didn't get shot on the stage. That was just a delay on the camera or something, the way it was edited. He'd already left the stage. And the more I pushed it, then this was Grok, yeah. The more I pushed it, it eventually came around and said, oh, sorry, I made a mistake there. And if like, I've seen so many people say, when they're talking about the assassination, they'll say, and he was murdered in front of his wife and children, but they weren't actually there. And it's just something that even now, like months later, people are still saying, or over a month later, people are still saying it. And if you ask Grok, did she witness it? Grok will say, yeah, she was there, she witnessed it. And then if you say, no, I heard she was on a plane
I thought they
when
were
he
there.
got shot. Yeah, if you correct it, then you say, I thought they were on a plane when he got shot. It'll say, oh yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, she was flying to somewhere when she found out the news. And so it's mad how inaccurate it is on very basic things. And so if you ask it, we have this idea in our heads now that it's accurate, 100% accurate. So if you ask it something, it's giving you a date. Like today, I asked it, what's the Minister of Defence in Ireland, or the Minister of, and it gave me the wrong answer, you know.
Okay,
It
yeah.
told me, it told me Helen McEntee was, and I said, no, Helen McEntee is the Minister for Education, I think, or something. And it said, oh yeah, sorry, you know.
I did that. Do you remember a couple of months ago we were doing a podcast and I asked who was the Minister of Defence in America, or here in Ireland, and they gave me the one for the America. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah, no, it does, and it tries to, like, if you were to take the fundamental first answer, and if you didn't know that it was wrong, you take it that it's right. And then, as you said, if you're correcting it, it's grand. Yeah, look, it's ChatGPT 5 at the moment, I think, is the one.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't tried that
last
yet.
year was only 3 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's daft, and there's gas. I can see all them Sora videos now. Do you see the ones of Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
They're hilarious. It's like
Michael Jackson talking to Bigfoot or something, and Albert Einstein fighting the UFC. It's mad. Like you can tell it's obviously a little bit off, especially with those fight scenes. But something like Michael Jackson, it's so close now. Do you ever see those videos?
So fucking real.
Those videos of these guys, they're it's all AI, but it's two stormtroopers vlogging their daily lives. It's actually quite funny. Have you ever seen them on YouTube?
No, just quick one. Hold that one now. Hold that one for a second, right? Tommy, I know you can't see the comments there. Tommy said there just about 10 minutes ago. Sorry, Tommy. I think I seen a video on Monsters Inc. that the chemical formula for adrenochrome is on a poster on the wall. I've seen that as well.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
And then it's like the movies. It's like the movies are guiding us to manifest what they want and not what we want ourselves. They are influencing our thought. Just like Instagram influencers is a form of soft mind control.
Yeah, do you know, I was thinking about this the other day. Do you know, like things like the double slit experiment, kind of, I don't understand it 100%, I know, but
quantum mechanics.
How our attention changes shit, right? And we're kind of manifesting or influencing our reality with our own thoughts and our own beliefs and stuff, right? So like if you want to shape the world in whatever way, say you want this dystopian future, whatever, you're controlling the mass media and you're pumping out books and magazines and fucking movies and TV shows depicting this dystopian 1984 future, and we're kind of edging our way towards it. And I'm wondering, kind of like, are we kind of like, we're being, I suppose, brainwashed or hypnotized into manifesting our own fucking doom? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but then but then I keep coming back to like the fucking news always showing negative stuff like lower frequency, as you say there.
Yeah.
People, and even people doing stuck in the rat race, as we say, job to job, coming back watching the fucking news, and that fair depressing. Then over in America, for example, where you've the left versus the right, Democrats versus Republicans, constantly fighting in between themselves, even though they both basically want the same thing: have a good, safe life, successful life in their own country, basically. Fighting against themselves. Wars constantly going on. Kids constantly being kidnapped. Like that thing that happened in Ireland there during the week. What the fuck? But then at the other side of the scale, then you have people. Sorry, a separate issue. You have people going out there doing protests, and they don't even know what they're fucking protesting about, and they're just fucking looting and causing wreck. And if you were to ask them, what are you actually doing this for? And they mightn't even fucking know, you know. Like you'd even wonder. I actually watched a great movie there during the week, right? It's with Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm gonna fuck up the name. It's his newest one out the cinema anyway, and he's basically with the French 95 or French 75 they were, I don't know if it's based on a true story, but they were basically a rebel group that were always protesting, but they'd be protesting different stuff. And there's a little plot point in the movie that it's basically the cops or some agency, military agency, they basically planted their own personnel into the protesters, and they started firing flares, and that intensified the whole fucking escalation. And then that forced the military units or cops to push back harder. But that fucking shit is happening every day at these fucking protests.
Yeah.
You know? So if you force or fucking stage a fucking huge opposition and violent opposition and put that on the media, then you're going to pick, then that's giving permission to authority to push back harder and
Yeah,
harder.
100%. Yeah, it like a lot of people were saying that they didn't believe that the protesters set fire to that Garda van or that Garda car that they lit up there. They said it was kind of away from the protest and had just been left on its own. And the suggestion was the guards set it on fire themselves, you know. And the same suggestions were made about the van after. Do you remember the stabbings of the children there? About, what was it, 3 years ago now? The Algerian fella stabbed 3 children outside of school, and people kicked off. And there was a Garda van just kind of driven into the middle of it and then just abandoned. And they're saying like they're just hoping that this thing will get set alight, and then it just paints everybody in a bad light, then I guess, and dramatizes the whole thing even more and stuff. You know, it's easy for the media to show a Garda car on fire, and say, you know, Irish people racist.
And then over the UK, sure, there wasn't just that movie quickly. It's called One Battle After Another. Sorry, yeah, One Battle After Another. Good movie.
Oh, I think the Critical Drinker did a review of it.
I liked it.
Did you? Yeah.
I found it okay. You know,
is it Sean Penn?
Is it Sean Penn? 7. Sean Penn is good in it. Yeah, I think he's good. But come here, what you have to think of as well, the Critical Drinker. He's watched fucking millions of movies, thousands of movies. He just desensitized to everything, I think, as well. He's butchering a lot of stuff for content as well, I think. Look, he's entertaining, and I think he's funny, and I agree with him a lot of stuff he says about movies. But what a good little point in this one as well that backs up what we're talking about, or it's basically the same kind of idea of what we're talking about, is Sean Penn's character is a military personnel that's basically over immigration centres, okay? And they're kind of like what's going on now at the moment. They're holding people in these centres, almost like concentration camps, like a modern day concentration camp, just holding them there until they're processed, the legals, until they can get rid of them. And this French 75 protesters came in and they fucking started freeing, I think they started freeing the people that were there and started knocking down and just causing riots, or, you know. So down the line, that Sean Penn's character, military colonel, as they pronounce it, I never got that as well. Do you know the way colonel is spelled Colonel? Yeah, and it's pronounced in every fucking movie, colonel.
Yeah,
the Americans. I could never understand it. But anyway,
is it a French word or something?
Must be. Later on in the movie, right, he's contacted by this shady fucking it comes out of nowhere as well. Shady, like, fucking, I won't say cult, I'd say like a secret organization, and they're all like federal kind of figures, so they're all involved with the government or military in some way. And like this guy, one of them visits this house in a normal neighborhood, and he like goes into the house and there's this lady there, and he greets her as if he didn't see her for a long time, and she's like, "Oh, do you want some tea or my soup?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I haven't had it in such a long while," and all this is this. I'll just go down to the guys. I need to go promptly down to him, right? So you're thinking straight away he's going maybe back to the back kitchen to them. No, he's not. He's going down the hallway and he opens up this door and he goes down this fucking, basically an underground fucking tunnel down into this fucking massive room, and there's all these fucking like secret table full of all these fucking figures, and they're like a white supremacist group that want to keep America pure, and they don't want any of this like illegal aliens that are coming in and fucking basically as criminals into the country and fucking up the country, but they are doing it in a way that's very white supremacist, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was a real kind of way of smack you in the face. Like Tommy said there about the movie showing you something that exists, like a karma to almost maybe, look, we're doing this. It's happening and you're not doing anything about it. It's a tough shit. Like, it was just very out of place in the movie, and I was like, what the fuck? That shit's definitely happening.
Mm.
Do you know?
Mm.
And
I don't know. Like, do you think sometimes they'd be like they put this stuff in there to kind of so that the audience at home will associate people who are anti-immigration with white supremacists on like having secret meetings under their house?
yeah, you would imagine are they subconsciously trying to paint people that are
Like
against,
anybody, yeah, exactly. So like you watch this
that
and you
oppose.
associate, yeah, you associate that then with, oh fuck, that's kind of Nazi talk now. I better not say anything, like, you know, because I don't want people to think that I'm meeting under a house with John later on.
Yeah. But like, you can't question anything. Like, it's a joke now. You can't question anything, or else you're called a fucking racist.
Mm. Yeah, I
You
think
know.
the racist is kind of losing its power now. All the homophobic words and transphobic, Islamophobic. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! Like I can't fucking say anything about without being fucking called some name like Sean. I think normal people are just like fuck, fed up, like, you know.
But there we go back to that idea from Yuri Beganov. Is it Yuri?
Yuri
I keep fucking
Bezmenov.
his name. Bezanov.
Yeah, yeah.
Destroy a country from within by making them fight between themselves, kind of a thing. That's
Jeez,
the
he was right
whole
about the students. So
idea of
fucking
it.
hell, the students are just retarded now. Like,
But they seem to be over in America. They don't seem. I don't know.
they're
Is it
bad
that?
in
I don't
Ireland as
think it's
well,
that
man.
way.
She's
No.
like the head of the student union in Trinity is a tranny. Like, do you know? They're very woke. They're very sort of. Sure, man. Do you remember? Do you remember when we were walking through UL a few times and we see those little safe spaces? It's fucking mental. Like those little
Inside the fucking library.
cocoons. You
Oh,
get into this little
fucking.
cocoon and you'll be safe in there.
And what was I said? You took off into a big laugh. I said,
Just you
that's a
forget
little
you can
wank
be
pad.
seen from, yeah,
Little wank pod.
yeah, because you forget we can still see you from the waist down. But like the University of Limerick in 1999 would never have had something like that. That would have just been like, what the fuck, do you know?
If
And
you
even
if you
further
asked a
back,
professor or a student or anyone that was involved in any university back that long ago, and you described what's going on in all these universities across the Western world,
mm,
they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
yeah, yeah,
But now we're afraid to fucking do it because we'll be labelled as fat or fucking racists
mm,
and
yeah, or bullies,
homophobes and
toxic,
bullies. Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. Just because we don't agree with their ideology, and we're supposed to give in to all this shit.
mm, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Tommy was saying there was that Gang of New York. So comments are a bit delayed. No,
Gangs of
that
New
I'd say
York.
you probably got us there. Is that the one where I'm on
No,
about Leonardo DiCaprio?
yeah,
Probably
yeah,
that's the
no,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a new movie out in cinemas. Still one battle after. I still think you should go. You should watch it, lads.
Mm.
Right, a couple other things as well, right? Oh yeah, going back to 3I-Atlas, right? So strange fucking coincidence. Did you ever hear of the WoW signal?
No, you sent or Tommy sent a clip there around a while ago, and I just saw it there before we came on.
About the WoW signal?
Yeah, explain that to me.
Okay. So I'm going to share the screen now, right? Share screen. Entire screen. So the WoW signal, right? AI overview there again. See, this is critical thinking going out the way. We're fucking counting on AI all the time.
Fact.
Squeezing into everyday life, and we're getting accustomed to it, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But the WoW signal was a strong narrow band radio signal detected in 1977 by the Big Air Radio Telescope in Ohio University. basically, it was very strange. Its origins remain a mystery. Although the signal has never been detected, again, recent studies suggest possible natural astrophysical explanations, but signal's exact cause is still debated. And because of the makeup of the signal, they just literally, your man wrote beside it, "Wow," and it was just branded as the "wow" signal. So then conspiracy theorists and fucking UFO, is that gone? Did you see that screen? No.
No, I didn't see it. No. Oh, hang on. Now
No,
you're
you
going.
can see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go now. Avi Loeb again, look. Now, anyone that's into UFOs, they know who Avi Loeb is. You've heard of him before. But yeah, there's the wow signal, basically. That's the radio signal that they picked up from deep space. But yeah, so this interstellar object, 3I-Atlas, apparently is coming from the same area of space, roughly, that they picked up this wow signal from. Strange coincidence or not? Plus, let's get back to this point. No, I'm skeptical on it. I think it's just one of these comments, as you said, one of these fucking dates that'll pass and nothing will happen. Small possibility that we might be wrong, but go back to fucking what's his name again? Jeremy Corbell. I'm going to see if I can get this clip right. So Jeremy Corbell, and he warning that okay, I have it here now. Here we go. I won't even tell you. I think you've seen it. Can we see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that video now? Okay, Niall's after being kicked out. That's it. Oh, yeah, he's back again.
Sorry, John.
No, I have to. If I play that clip, can you hear it? No?
No, I'm not hearing anything. Sorry.
Okay, hold on a second. I was able to play this with I was able to play this with sound, wasn't I?
Can you hear it when you play it?
I can, yeah, but I don't know if
It's probably just me that can't hear it. So, man.
yeah, look, I'll play it. It's oh wow, that's fucked up. That mirror thing. Okay, look, I'll just play it. It's subtitled anyway, so people can see. No, I don't know. You can't really hear that, but he looks fairly kind of. Oh shit.
There's infinite universes going there.
Yeah, that was tricky.
So what was he saying there?
Basically, that he has insider knowledge. He's not saying who, but that they're going to fake an alien invasion, and he sent a text to whoever was interviewing him there, and it says 2027 on the text. So that's the date when he thinks it's going to happen. He says it could be wrong.
There's another date for you.
2027. But then he said that he could be wrong, but he looked kind of scared there. Not, he was kind of afraid. But this fellow's involved in Congress and all these hearings, UAP kind of whistleblower things, where all these military personnel are going in and stating what they've seen down through the years to Congress, and he's involved heavily with that, with the guy from coast to coast. That actually follows Anthony Murphy, that we had in the podcast. Great podcast, actually.
Oh yeah, what's his name again?
Oh Jesus,
Shit's gone. John, man, you have to start watching you got to go back and watch some of the X-Files episodes from back in the day.
Go on,
it's actually a very good show too, man. Yeah, there was an episode. I think it was the second ever episode of the show, season 1, episode 2, and Mulder and Scully end up on an air base or a military base, and they kind of sneak in. They're showed by these local youngsters how to. It was actually one of them was Seth Green, the paedophile, allegedly. But he,
Knapp, George Knapp is the name of. Can you see his face there now?
Yeah.
Google. George Knapp, yeah. Sorry, go on.
But yeah, anyway, long story short, the UFOs that they saw in this episode, season 2, were like the orbs from what we saw in New Jersey. There. Was it last year or this year? It's fucking mad. It's hard to think. Was that earlier in the year?
Last December, November time.
Yeah, that was a mad one. But yeah, just like I'd never seen those in TV shows before as orbs, as UFOs. It's not a very common thing, but they had the X-Files had it on episode 2. But it's worth the watch though, that show, man.
I'm just go back and watch it. I told you to watch that movie. I think it was from the one in 1997, and it was something to do with that there was aliens that had basically infiltrated the government, and they were trying to make decisions that weren't good for humanity, basically. And there was someone that was there that was part of the government trying to blow the whistle to Scully, and Scully's the fella, is it?
No, the girl.
The girl. And what's the other fella's name?
Mulder.
Fox. Or Mulder. Yeah.
Mulder.
So yeah, that was that movie. Yeah, but like that thing that was happening in New Jersey, that was happening apparently all over the world. It was happening over in China as well at the same time, and it happens every few years.
Yeah, I mean, but how are we going to distinguish from those orbs now and fucking holograms in the sky, you know?
But not even that now, like, how are we going to distinguish what we see? Anything that I see in my phone now, I follow a rake of UFO pages on Instagram. And sure, everyone when you look at it, like, you can't fucking say which is real and which isn't real anymore because of fucking AI. We've gone to that stage around the last year or two. And it's going to be like, unless you see it with your eyes, and then, as you said, how do we know that's not a fucking hologram? You see over in China with these hologram shows, these drone shows.
Yeah, they're amazing. With drones. Yeah, incredible stuff. But somebody shared a little clip that they made on fucking Sora 2 or something like that, and they were kind of saying, basically, it was the Starship Enterprise fucking pulling up to a New York City or something like that. And, you know, the question was sort of like, does the spaceship should it be bigger? Should I have told it to look bigger or whatever? But the thing of it is that it looks so good, man. It looks like Hollywood productions level. Do you know what I mean? And it's just some guy with his phone, do you know, just the Starship Enterprise pulls up next to the Statue of Liberty or something like that. And there you go, you got it. It's perfect, you know. So it does open up a world of opportunity for people who want to write their own movies and stuff like that.
I'm going to produce their own movies. The 3I-Atlas. I kind of find it very interesting because I find.
And what did they? Do you know? Tommy was talking about the numerology and that as well, but it was called something else beforehand. It was called something else beforehand, and
it reminded me.
Yeah, but it reminded me of. Do you ever notice this in all the Disney movies and Pixar movies? A113. It slipped into loads of movies and cartoons.
Yeah, but didn't they say that was the animation room, no? In college or something at this university
that was the excuse that they gave for it, like, because it was noticed, I suppose. But A113 is very kind of numerology as well, because it's 1113.
I'm gonna check it up there now. Tommy said it is, but I just looked up there, right? The update on 3I-Atlas. I'm just gonna share the screen there. I'm very slow at sharing the screen. I'll get better at it. Fuck me, like. Okay, you can see that there now. Yeah, you can see that. Top stories update. Experts warn collision with Earth would bring catastrophe. Jesus. 1 day ago from space, wherever the fuck that is, could soon show NASA's Jupiter probe in charged particles. Yeah, so it is in the news. And there's a changing tale. Okay, this is from NBC News. Changing tale, so maybe it is a fucking comment. What's this one here? 3 hours ago. Of course, I'll click into the one that's conspiracy fueled. Oh, here's a little firewall, I think. So astronomers and space agencies worldwide are closely monitoring 3I-Atlas, a rare interstellar object passing through the solar system. It was discovered on 1st of July. That's why the Atlas. Asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system in Chile. The NASA confirms that the asteroid, whatever, poses no immediate threat to Earth. Its unusual trajectory and behavior have stirred concerns. Scientists ask what might occur if the object was on a collision course. So there again, that's a bit of fear instilling into instilling. I'm going into my WhatsApp there now. Okay, I'm just going to see what Tommy actually said that meant. The third eye Atlas. Yeah, third eye. Yeah, so in other words, the third eye symbology for to see all seeing eye. Yeah, sorry, yeah, couldn't hear the video. Yeah, just look it up. Jeremy Corbell, 3I-Atlas, or yeah, something like that. You'll see it. On alien invasion, even. But yeah, it'll be bad. Look again. We'll see what will happen in the next few months. But I don't think there's going to be a massive fucking arrival, is there?
There's like as long as I've been trying to figure things out, there's always somebody saying, "This is it, lads. This shit's about to hit the fan. It's going to be a solar flare that's going to knock everything out, or it's going to be a tidal wave, or it's going to be Project Bluebeam, or it's going to be an asteroid, or a volcanic eruption." And it's fucking endless.
I was listening to Duncan Trussell, his episode on Joe Rogan there from last week, but I was listening today. Their episodes are gas, two of them together.
Yeah, I enjoy listening to Duncan. He's funny. He's a bit fucked up, but most of the time he's quite funny.
He's an interesting way of thinking as well. But Joe Rogan actually said that he's bringing on Avi Loeb, so that'll be an interesting episode to see what he's actually saying about the whole.
Who's Avi Loeb?
That physicist.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
That says that he thinks it's acting funny. He reckons it could be a manufactured vehicle, basically, that's traveling down through our solar system. A few things as well, just before we might wrap up then shortly. See the crack with the Louvre during the week?
I heard it got robbed. They left a ladder out. Is that true? They left some ladder out.
The Mona Lisa was taken, was it? And a few jewels.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I heard.
No way. Stop.
Oh, hold on, no, I might be fucking this up.
I only heard a couple of pieces of jewellery or something were stolen.
Was the Mona Lisa stolen? Don't tell me now I'm after. Yeah, how? Yeah, who creators?
Stop.
Oh no, hold on. Okay, hold on now, I'll share this. Oh, I'm gonna ask my buddy Grok or chat. Perplexity is another one now. Was the Mona Lisa stolen? Recently, we'll say. And there's a replica of the Mona Lisa that was painted by Da Vinci's assistant, and it's as good as it.
Say that again.
Or so one of his students painted the exact same painting as the Mona Lisa.
Go away.
I never knew that. I already figured it out there during the week. Short answer, no. It was not stolen. Oh, the last theft of it was in 1911. It was recovered in 1913. Where the fuck did I see that? So the
I don't
Mona
know,
Lisa? Because
John.
I was wondering why I didn't see it all over the news. And then, okay, sorry, I just look fair retarded now there.
That'll be the title of this video. Was the
In
Mona
front
Lisa
of our
stolen?
3 viewers.
A few seconds later, no, it wasn't.
That'll turn into 0 viewers now in a second. As after my stupid fucking. No, the Mona Lisa wasn't stolen.
No.
It was
My
just
wife
jewels.
has entered the room.
It was the French royal jewels. Fair play.
A crown or something, wasn't it?
Was it, yeah?
Do you ever come across that Irish word, a garon?
Oh yeah, the French crown jewels from the gallery d'Apollon.
Not the Mona Lisa. John thought the Mona Lisa was stolen, but the Louvre was robbed. Did you hear that?
They threw also in 2024. Protesters threw soup at the painting's protective glass.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Yeah, there's a few gone to jail for that shit as well. Stupid.
And come here, what's the crack with Prince Charles as well at Epstein?
No, tell me, is there an update?
He's being caught up again in a bush of trouble. Wasn't he saying that he wasn't contacting him for about 10 years? Or something like that. Turns out that he sent a message that said something along the lines of we're in it together, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and
it's
been investigated now again. Like, how can the king get him out of that now? How can they get him out of this fucking thing? Like, what fucking shite are they covering up at all? And isn't there a famous video of some kid like escaping?
Yeah, they say it's fake, but if it's not fake, it's fucking horrifying. Like, but have you ever seen it? It's like someone is just filming outside Buckingham Palace or something, and it just catch someone behind the wall. Sorry.
No pre-AI though, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it does look like someone's climbing out a window, but they're like, "Oh no, they were filming something there, and that wasn't it." Like, show us the original film, then if there was some sort of movie being filmed or something there, like a naked person climbing out a window.
Oh, hold on. TV show promo misrepresented as Buckingham Palace.
What was the promo though? What was the TV show?
Okay, let's go screen here again. At stage, maybe get a little bit quicker here now with this. Oh yeah, nice one. Later, fuck off me. Oh yeah, I actually heard of that. Yeah, TV series The Royals. The video has been misrepresented as real footage. It's 7 years old TV promo. Okay.
What was that show? The Royals.
Actual irrefutable video of a child trying to escape the palace from the evil satanic royal family. Tourists happen to catch it on video. It's real. Hashtag royal family. Hashtag save the children. Hashtag adrenochrome. At royal family. Okay, that was a tweet. Obviously, to put it up. Yeah, from the Royals TV show. I'm trying to figure out where
we should be able to see.
So it's to give viewers a glimpse of the drama that will go down on the upcoming premiere season of the new show. Yeah, has been taken off YouTube. Let's check. Anything else fucking wild there?
So what was I going to say? When were we going to be talking to PJ? What were you thinking?
I was organised a day with him. So yeah, I'm not around Wednesday. I've a bit of training late. I won't be back till late. So Monday, Tuesday, maybe Sunday. I don't know. I kind of said, look, what day suits you best. So he's going to get on to Leo there in the morning, and he'll let us know if Leo will come on as well. But
yeah. Well,
yeah.
most days are good for me. I think most evenings are good for me, but probably not Saturday night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sure. The kids there with Halloween and stuff as well, and
Well, that's not till Friday.
or Friday. Oh yeah, here we go. Look. Can you see that?
Yeah. Somebody's attempts to climb it and they fall or something. Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird clip to show for promoting the show, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Look, we'll wrap it up there, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just one more thing I want to finish it off on there, right? Tucker Carlson. It keeps on coming up about 9/11. That Building 7, he brought that up again there recently, and he thinks that that it's been covered up again, and he has some reliable sources that are they're basically saying that the conspiracy is fucking real about 9/11. And as well, he's an interesting character because he had your man Sam Altman on from ChatGPT, the CEO,
I saw that. Yeah.
from a couple of weeks ago. And so, what's the deal there? One of the employees worked for ChatGPT or OpenAI, killed himself, and it was from when they were investigating it. It looked fairly suspicious because it didn't show signs that he did, and it was something to do with his food. Was it?
He
was
was in
after
it.
ordering food.
He just ordered some food or something.
Yes.
And
So then
he had
it.
defensive wounds and stuff, and
Yeah, and then
they had
Tucker
messages I
said,
think to his wife and stuff. That would
right,
indicate that there's nothing wrong with this guy mentally, like he's not suicidal. So,
and then I think I'll just show that clip, and
he kind of pressed your man, didn't he, a little bit? And
actually, I won't show the clip because people can't hear it there. I don't know what that is. It's me being incompetent now again.
you're doing good, John.
God damn it! But yeah, look it up, Sam Altman, and the little clip where it gets a bit heated, gets a bit awkward, where Sam Altman responds to Tucker Carlson saying it doesn't seem like that he murdered himself, and then Sam said, "I was never in an interview where it was insinuated that I had murdered someone," and then Tucker is just like, "I never said that you murdered him. I'm just saying it doesn't
Don't you
seem
think
like
it's
he
weird?
killed himself."
Yeah, yeah,
And that's fucking weird.
yeah.
But yeah,
Acting like you're not suspicious when it's clearly there's something wrong with that official story.
but come
And
here,
sort of
that
being saying,
fella.
well, the police said he did it, so he must have done it. It's like, well, look, who knows, man? Who knows? Come here,
There must be a
depending
lot going
on.
on.
Sorry.
There must be a lot going on with that fella inside his head. I wonder, Sam Altman. Like he's basically at the brink of creating a fucking digital god
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
ChatGPT. Change the whole makeup of society
Mm, mm.
and
Actually,
release a genie from
before
the bottle.
we go, like I was thinking, like there's so much stuff going on. There. It seems like some people are thinking like there's a big collapse coming. And there's going to be a big depopulation problem, and they're going to try and enslave us in 15-minute cities and blah blah blah. All these different conspiracy theories, but they're they're still building all this stuff. Like, why would they be wasting their time building this AI stuff, and why would they be wasting their time like pushing transgender stuff? And if it's not going to be needed in the future, do you know what I mean? Like, if things were about to if the shit was about to hit the fan now, why are they currently developing more virtual reality stuff and augmented reality stuff, you know?
My opinion always changes, but my idea at the moment is there always seems to be people that saying that the end times are near, and they never actually come. Yet innovation has prospered. But you are always, it's a lot more complex than that, but you're always going to have people that are in positions of power that want more power. But you always have people that are in positions that want to drive humanity forward. And there is that constant kind of a juggle within society that makes the whole cog or the whole system work. And look, we should be years and years and years, decades ahead in terms of technology and culturally, but yet we're fucking arguing over you have a dick but you're a lady. You're not, you know, you have a beard but you're a lady, you're okay. You're not a lady. And you're what you think, the God that you believe in, he's not fucking real. My God is real. My God is the God. Like all this fucking shit that everyone's fighting over. This fucking kilometre here of land, it has a bit of oil under it. That's my fucking land. Bang, bang, bang. All this stupid fucking shit, if you just fucking sit back and look at it, it's stupid shit that has slowed down humanity. And I just think that there's a conspiracy is just part of the system. It's a fun thing for people to look at. It's good to question stuff, but I just don't see the value in thinking, oh, the end times are near. We're fucked.
Yeah.
I think it's good to have an open mind, question everything, push back against things like in terms of people trying to take power and control or like the digital IDs. Good to push back against that stuff that's being pushed on us. Maybe there's something there in terms of like secret societies in the background that are controlling things. Okay, right. But in your own life as well, it's good to have family, be there with your family, do the shit you like, watch a bit of sport, watch a bit of TV, whatever you're interested to keep the mind open to different possibilities. But just don't be fucking saying the end times are fucking near and keep on pushing. Like this whole thing with this dates crack of this alien UFO shite coming on. It might happen, but like there's no point fucking, again, lower frequencies.
Yeah,
Bringing this you're just going to be depressed as fuck.
Yeah, you get frozen because like you can't, for example, think, do you know what? This is a bit of a gay example now, but you can't like think I might go back to college now and get a degree, or I might do a trade and start, because what's the point in doing that? If I start my apprenticeship tomorrow, it could be 2 years in, but the end of the world is only around the corner anyway. So I'm only wasting my time. I might as well be over here prepping. Do you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, 10 years gone by and gone, fuck, I could have been an electrician by now. You know what I mean? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of keeps us from building and progressing, and that's what I think anyway. And it serves people who want to control us to have some of the population thinking we're about to fucking get hit by an astronaut or an asteroid.
That's a good point, because then you have people as well that's like, there is probably some people, as you said, probably like maybe they're in a low state of mind, thinking that way, paranoid as fuck, and they're like, why do I even bother? Probably in the fucking room, beating the bag, fucking playing a bit of the PlayStation, eating fucking pizza, not bothering the fuck because they think that it's all gonna fucking come to an end. But that's not a way to live life. It's not a way to live a fucking life. Get out and live your life and fucking I think we'll leave it there. That's enough pondering for tonight, I think.
Absolutely. Here, listen, hang up there. Hang on, I'll give you a ring for a minute. We'll have a chat before we go. Hang up there.
Right, nice one. And sure, look, tune into Anthony's episode there, the latest one, friend there's watching. It's a good one from Mythical Ireland. It gets into Newgrange.
That's actually going to be great crack talking to that guy, man.
But the last one with Anthony, but Drone Hayes gets into, and check that out, that episode. Interesting guy. And the next fella coming on, PJ, the Ghost Hunter, with his son Leo. That'll be an interesting one as well. So, we'll catch you down the line. Thanks for watching.
Take it easy.